Hey, what's going on? It's Boss Britt, the most lit.
What's up? It's your girl DJ eXeL.
And this is
the No Homo Show.
Where everything we talk about
It's homo as
gay. That was Rainbow.
gay. Oh, we gotta incorporate that.
Homo as fuck. Gay.
Okay.
Oh, we got Nae Monique in the building today.
Yes.
Special episode, special guest. Let's do a toast right quick because we about to get into it, y'all. Look, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, reintroduce yourself,
Tell them what you
because they already know what's going on. But remind them who you are and what you do. Period.
What's up, y'all? I'm Nae Monique. I don't really like to put one label on me. I think I wear many hats. I do many things. I'm something like the plug.
Hey.
I've worked on a lot of different sets, music videos, movies, TV shows. A lot of people know me from Bad Girls Club season 11. A lot of people know me from Studville season 3 and 4. So, definitely got a couple, little things on the resume.
Okay.
Tell them what set you working on coming up.
I actually am back working for a show that I worked for a few years ago. While now, I will be on the backhand in production. I'm going to be a part of the audience coordinating team. So yeah.
You be like, laugh.
Shut up.
We don't need to do that.
Oh.
Honestly, everything is very genuine and it's a very fun set, and it's actually one of my favorite jobs that I've had on set out of all the ones that I've had over the course of my career. So,
No, they got real funny motherfuckers. Like,
Nah, that shit
it's
is
it really
hilarious.
is a good work environment. It's very family oriented. So shout out to Nick for
Shout out to Big Nick.
shout out to
hey,
him.
Big
hey,
Nick.
send
Shout out to Lala.
Send them our IG, all right?
Right. Tell me don't no homo on the wild
I mean, you never know.
Right.
You never know. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people come to me, even in Charlotte. A lot of people come to me seeing how much I post y'all, Miami, Pride, all the other stuff. People come to me and be like, "Yo, like, I'm trying to throw something. Like, I'm trying to do something." I'm like, trying to pay something.
Right, period. Where's the coin?
I'm just saying.
Where's the
like, we can make it happen.
Okay.
Because you know what I'm saying? My people do big things.
Okay,
But
period. Let them know.
money talks. Okay?
Yes.
I fuck with Charlotte, too.
Yeah. the
I feel
vibes
like
are
I
good.
ain't, me, every time I'm there, it's like 24 hours, so I never get to fully
Yeah, you never do.
experience
You
Charlotte.
never
Like,
do.
it be in and out.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, look, first of all, I want to let y'all know, this is my nigga right here. Nae Monique is a real one. All right, we've been friends for, like, since 2018, maybe?
Yes. Well, we met in 17. We got close in 18.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of them people where I can tell her anything. I got to worry about it getting around, because y'all know how y'all like to... Y'all know how y'all girls like to do, you know what I'm saying? Always there for me, so yeah, I'm excited for today.
Hell yeah.
Long overdue.
Hell
Welcome to the
yeah.
No Homo Show.
Yes, welcome.
Yes.
I'm close with both of them.
Yeah.
Britt and eXeL are both like locked in for life.
Yes, we fuck
You
with
feel
that.
me? They will be standing up there when I do have my wedding day.
At
They're gonna
the
be up there.
altar.
Okay.
Make
we're,
me-
We're locked in.
Put me in a little dress up. I'm be up there looking.
Please don't.
She does so much.
I'm gonna be looking too buff, bro. I don't think I can do it.
You not one of them.
Yeah, I'm not.
You
All right,
look
not too
strong.
much.
How your
Not too
hair
much.
you gonna have lace?
Oh, she gonna have a Maddie June wig on.
Oh,
Period.
My God. I know you
I ain't
plugging
putting
though.
the wig
I
on.
know I'm not dissing Maddie June, but I don't think
I
I
ain't
don't
putting
think
the wig
Maddie
on.
June could help.
She lost me at
She
the
wanna
wig.
put in that
you know?
dress, she gonna have
Put me in the
bun.
lashes.
I
I
got
get my
you.
eXeL on,
Maddie
you know what I mean?
Meeks.
Get my eXeL on. You know, she put the lashes on for every
She
little
do,
occasion,
she
you know.
do, she
I wonder
do.
if she gonna do it for her birthday this year.
I'm not.
Because she really let me down last year.
Now you was looking forward to
I
it.
was, because every birthday she wore the lashes, and I thought she was gonna pull
You
them
step out. I'm
That
just
bitch
saying.
said every she get on my nerves. I did it like one time, y'all.
All right, well, look, Nae, you know how we start with the coming out story.
Oh God.
So please let everybody know how you came out. How was it for you?
Take my shot.
Let's take a shot.
It's chasing it with Gatorade. That's
Gotta
different.
get
the
your
juice.
electrolytes.
Okay.
Nah, that's different.
What? The Gatorade?
Chasing with Gatorade.
Yeah, that's different.
That's like
I thought
chase.
this was like a Judge Free zone.
Oh.
Look at her. This is how
Kinda,
this is how you
but-
avoid a hangover. You
I
drink a
know,
little
I know.
Gatorade with it.
Okay, coming out story.
Yeah.
God.
Don't bring God into this. It's too soon. Too soon.
Sorry guys.
He fell out. He over there clapping his shit.
I came out officially at 14. But I knew that I liked girls at 10.
There's something about that number 10.
I knew I liked girls at 10.
Shake
And
it
actually,
real
the
10.
girl that made me realize that I liked girls at 10 was my first love. We ended up dating when I turned like 15, 16.
What a love story.
What?
But yeah, but anyways,
That didn't
shout out
last.
to you, baby.
Hold on, wait, what?
What?
We were,
I'm confused.
Don't get yourself in trouble up here.
girl, listen,
Okay.
I'm in a very secure relationship.
Okay, period.
Period. But no, my coming out story, I was 14. I met this girl who was a stud.
Of course.
She had recently moved to Atlanta because of Hurricane Katrina.
Oh, damn.
A lot of people moved to
Yes, a lot of people moved to Atlanta at that
In
time.
Houston.
And this was the first time I had ever came across anyone from New Orleans.
Oh, that baby, how
That
they
twang.
say, yeah.
And that twang on
That
you.
accent,
Yeah.
that swag, like
Yeah.
everything. And like seeing studs at that age wasn't common, especially back then.
Hold up, at 10?
14.
Oh, I'm like, whoa. 10?
14.
Like, I was a
Studs is
tomboy. I
crazy.
wasn't a stud.
Was a stud, though.
Yeah, but I ain't identify as a stud. All right.
She was a full stud, like
Slut.
not slut, sorry. She was a full stud.
Yeah.
So we met and she just, I don't know, like I was just lost in her voodoo. Like I was just
Not
lost.
the New Orleans voodoo.
I was-
Spell on your ass.
I was lost and
She had a doll at home.
she had me convinced like I need to come out. Like I need to tell the world that I want to be with you. Like that's how I felt at 14. So like just on this first girlfriend high, I just
Yeah.
randomly came out to my mom and she did not take it well
Ooh.
at all.
What'd you say to her?
Like I was like, I think I like girls and guys. And she was like, what you say?
Ooh.
And I was like, okay, I saw this going really differently. I thought it was gonna be
Yeah.
like a Disney movie. Like
Not
I
today.
didn't see that on this.
it wasn't
today.
that.
It was
It
giving,
wasn't that. She was very
Cinderella.
like taken aback by it. She felt like I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Like, you're 14, like what are you talking about?
Right.
And it just was very tense moving forward. But I was dating girls even after her because she wasn't shit. But I was dating girls after that. Like she swore it was a phase. Like, no, baby, I ain't in
Right.
it. I ain't
As
in
they
it to
all
win
do.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
But then, fast forward to me being, like 19, I found out that she was dating her best friend, who she is now married to, by the way.
I was going to
That
say
is a
it.
big fucking. I really forgot that for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
That is the
My
biggest
mom
plot
is married
twist.
to a woman.
That's the
and
biggest plot twist.
She was like so torn up about me. And like now I look back, I was like, I inspired you.
I'm fucking
I
weak.
inspired you.
So when she was torn up
Damn.
about you, she really wasn't like out or
She wasn't out at all. But she, at that time when I came out to her, she was looking at like she was her coworker at the time.
Yeah, yeah.
She was kind of like eyeballing her, and I didn't find this out until like a couple years back, y'all. Like, sorry, a couple years back, like I was at the table. It was a holiday. I had someone that I was dating at the time there, and we just all started like unleashing like, backstories of like, their situation. And I was like, let's get into it. Like,
Right.
how did this even happen? And I found out that my mom pursued my second mother, her wife. She pressed her.
Damn.
She pursued her. I ain't gonna tell too much, but she came on to her like.
And your mama an Aquarius. I just want to put that out there.
Oh
as
no!
well.
Like, listen, it was
the
a
best
wrap.
sign in the books.
And like it just went from there, and it's like now here they are. I think they're about to celebrate 19 years together.
Wow, because you cannot.
And I think 11 or 12 years married.
wow.
Come on now, clap it
Yeah.
up, because you bitches ain't doing. Y'all ain't doing 19 years. Y'all ain't doing 19 months.
So that's my coming out story though.
Yeah.
But like, it was not obviously it wasn't a phase at all
Yeah, yeah.
in any way, shape, or form.
Say we still here.
Yeah, we are here.
We outside.
Okay.
Damn, that's dope.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like,
What a plot
I wish
twist.
my mom was gay.
I don't wish my mom was gay for the simple fact that I know bitches ain't shit. And if you do my mama wrong, I'm beating your ass.
Yeah, but
too.
these
More than
dudes
likely-
ain't shit.
But nah, I'll be the stud ass. I'll be the nigga ass.
No,
You
we-
right.
no,
but I
for
would
sure.
more likely be the stud.
Yeah.
I'm on bought home a stud, bruh. I would interrogate that stud so crazy, man.
It is different.
Bro,
It
they
is
bought a
different.
stud. I would be judging the stud. I'll be like, man, what kind of stud you got, bro? This ain't no. Get you a different kind of stud. My mama used to have. I ain't gonna
gotta
lie.
be a different kind.
My mom used to like a dyke before, bro. And I ain't like that shit, bro.
Oh, for
like
real?
one of them ones that think they a nigga.
Oh.
I ain't really. I was like, nah, man, you.
She thought she was your daddy.
Yeah, I was like, you got the one boxes on. You feel me? The little we talked about it before. The little Walmart, little
Fruit
stripe
Balloons.
one. Like you think
Fruit
you
of Balloons.
you ain't doing that gay shit.
Hey, look, I know y'all into the episode, but we got something to show you.
If y'all into all kind of freaky stuff, shotstarshit.com.
Basically, what she trying to say is, listen, if you want some freaky, kinky, all the above things with you and your girl, or if you trying to get you a girl,
Yeah.
you need to go to shopstarship.com, enter our code for 15% off.
No Homo Show is the code. No Homo Show is the code for 15% off.
Y'all, I got leather, I got whips, I got bondage.
I'm taking
wrist
this home.
cuffs. You better whip that in your mouth.
I'm out of here.
Let's go.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Okay, so earlier you mentioned you were on Bad Girls Club.
I was.
We will speak briefly on this.
Keep it
Today, all right? I just want to know, for the most part, and I want you to share too, because I don't feel like you ever really talked about it, like publicly as far as how it was for you, because everybody got their own perspective, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? So for you, how was BGC? Season
11.
11.
It wasn't too enjoyable. I didn't really have like fun. You know, you grow up as a fan of the show and you come up with this idea of what it is and what it's going to be like. And you get there and it's not that. You feel what I'm saying? But of course, being a fan and watching, you know, I was season 11. So we've had 10 prior seasons.
Yeah.
So you kind of know, you know, to a certain extent what you're signing up for, and you know what the goal is behind the show. So you know you get there and things are definitely not what you expect, but you don't want to be like that quitter. You want to make it to the end. You want
Right.
to prove you're strong and all this other stuff. And it just, for me personally, it just got to a point where it was just like, for what? Like, what am I here for? Like, what am I doing? Like, especially now, 10 years later, I do feel like I wasn't aware then, but I think that was me choosing my mental health over that fame and that having to prove to people that genuinely aren't going to give a fuck once the next season comes out. They're not going to care.
So you left
Yeah.
the show?
I left
Okay.
the show. So for me, it wasn't enjoyable. And that's why I left. Like, it was something that I didn't expect. It was weird. It was just like, okay, this isn't like.
What was weird and what did you expect? Because I think, like you say, we all watch it. We kind of know what it's hitting for. So what threw you off the
Bad
bed?
girls.
I think
I'm the baddest bitch.
This is my bedroom, bitches.
Wake up.
Bad girls. That was how I'll be on the show, bitch. I'll be going crazy.
PTSD.
All right, sorry.
I'm
We
triggered.
went in.
I am triggered.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We did go in.
We wanted to
I
do
think
that
we did
our
a
whole
good
life.
scene,
All right.
though. All right, my bad.
You guys done?
Okay, yeah, sorry.
What was weird to me was, I think that, because I had been in the industry prior to this, but never to this extent, right? So I'm not used to dealing with producers and what they have to do, what their job is, you know? And at that age, you look for some type of compassion, you know, when people see you doing or going through certain things. And that was very absent.
Because they're shady. Producers are shady.
They're very
they
shady.
try to
They come to
antagonize.
shake the room. And they play.
They're there to stir the pot,
Yep.
and they do it well. They do it really
What's
well.
some examples you can give of like?
I mean, like little stuff like, you know, did you know such and such said this about you in
They
the
be on
confession?
that. They be that's so
And it's like, well,
messy.
how would I know that they said that if that was their confessional? Like,
Right.
how would I know
That
that?
part.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, how does that make you feel? Click, record.
Right.
So now you just, all they have is you saying, like, she's a fake ass bitch.
Right.
Like,
they probably gave a shot before
like,
that and shit.
Right. It's like, whoa, wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
damn.
it's
That's
just
crazy.
little stuff like that. It's, you know, I remember one particular instant when I was in my weekly interviews, you know, with the green screen, and this producer was literally antagonizing me, like trying to get a reaction out of me.
What?
And I didn't
Was they black
wanna,
or white? I'm just
I
curious.
didn't want to. You said he was white.
Wow, you white. The white man always trying to bring us down.
It pays
Trying to antagonize you.
So much. And I was like, really? I was like, why are you doing this? And I got so emotional that I had to step off camera. And he came to me, he was like, look, I don't mean to do that, but, you know, I want you to be honest about how you feel. And I was like, that's not how it's coming off. I was like, it's coming off like you want me to say something. You want me to give you something that it's not in me right now. Like, I'm not even upset. I'm hurt. I really thought these bitches fucked with me. Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, when it comes down to it, like, yeah, you can't play with me, but I'm also very sensitive. I'm a softie at heart. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
I really am soft as a gummy bear.
Yes.
So it's like,
she like a.
but I also you also
egg.
can't play with me. Like, you can't play with me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so my reaction of someone playing with me is going to be different from a stranger than someone I fuck with and care about. I'm going to show you grace if I fuck with you and I care about you. And at that time, in that period, I really fucked with and cared with some of those individuals in the house. So I didn't come off the way that production or even some of the girls felt like I should come off. And I'm just like, well, why are y'all coming off like this to me?
Right.
Oh, it's not mutual. Like, oh, y'all been feeling away. Oh, y'all been talking about me. This is weird. Like, this is weird. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, again, this is just me telling my perception from my point of view, my experience. So I'm not here to say that I was a saint in everything that I did. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, that environment at that age, it's going to play a lot into how you handle certain things. But, you know, for me, overall, the experience, I don't regret it, but it wasn't something that I had fun doing. Right. It wasn't something that I'd be like, oh, I would do it again. No, I'm good. Right. If I had to do it again, I would do it with the knowledge. I would only do it if I can go back with this knowledge.
Well, that would make it boring. I don't think they want nobody educated or like mature.
Meditation today, y'all.
Yeah, not educated, but like mature and have the knowledge of knowing like.
Yeah, because these networks are making money off of black people drama. They getting them drunk.
It's not even just black people drama. It's black people trauma.
Okay.
They're getting a lot of money off of the trauma that a lot of us carry and haven't dealt with, and, you know, all of these other things. And, you know, I'm not going to put a name to any of what I'm saying right now, because y'all can read between the lines. Y'all know what shows and what celebrities are hot right now via reality TV. I do feel like, you know, a part of it is like, oh, this is entertaining, and a bigger part of it is like, okay.
See, yeah, because to me, it...
Baddie South, Juice Network.
To me, it's starting... Damn, you named it.
I didn't say
that. We're not going to get our show on.
That's just the first one to come to mind. No, and the thing is,
there are other networks. There are other networks out there. There are other networks and other shows that are making money, that are doing numbers and stuff like that. I'm not going to say that network is the only one. It is the predominant
not the only one. Yeah,
it's the predominant one. But you know, this goes across the board for all of them. Not even just the ones that are apps. I'm talking mainstream as well. Right. We all know what we're doing. You feel what I'm saying? And also the consumers were the problem as well, because we tune in every week. Tune in every time.
See, I just feel like it went too far left, where like before they had like a goal a little bit. Yeah. And like even like Real World or something like would have like
road rules challenges.
Like right. Now it's literally
no point.
Fighting.
Like I be watching Bad Boys. I be into it a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, because I like Raspy, I like Orlando Brown and shit. But I just be like, what is the point of the show? Because I be just saying
it's triggering. And I get
club hostings, performing.
I get a lot of questions.
What else?
I get a lot of people that ask me if I would do baddies.
Would you?
I don't think so.
You ain't gonna get your Low London on?
I don't think so. And you know, shout out.
I love Low London.
Listen, shout out to Low, because she is the unbothered baddie queen. She held that shit down. She is so bad. I love Low.
Grown woman.
Low, love you, love you. I've only met her like, I think twice, but every time it's always been it's always been good vibes. Yeah. So humble. Love her. Love Jayla. Shout out to Jayla. You did your big one. I love Kat. Shout out to Kat. Natalie, shout out to you.
All right, this ain't the shout outs.
Are you ready?
I just wanted to say that before I answered the question in its entirety. Shout out to them, right? Shout out to all the baddie OGs. For me personally, though, I don't think that I am, and you can take this however you want to, I don't think I'm made for it.
Right.
I don't think I'm made for it. I think I'm too emotional. I think I'm too easily triggered.
Yeah.
I'm still in a state of healing. I'm in a state of growth. And I'm in a state of elevation and really trying to figure out what's next for me. And I don't think that that's it. I don't think that, and it's not to knock the benefit of it, because there is a lot of benefit from it.
Right.
But I feel like I would go into that environment and constantly be on guard. My guard would never go down. That warrants a lot of anxiety. It warrants, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, PTSD is a real fucking thing.
It is.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, just watching that shit, sometimes I be having to take a breath. Like, I be having to pause, hit the blunt. Like, you know, I'm like, whoo, this is a lot.
Because you really was
it literally be
shit.
like a conversation, and then all of a sudden,
what?
dumping. And I'm like, yo, I don't want to feel like I can't even talk. I can't use my words. I'm over 30. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm over 30. I'm closer to 30 than I am. I'm closer to 35 than 25.
Damn. Say no, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Damn. So for me, it's just like, if we can't even have a conversation, this is not the
that
environment
is some grown shit, like being
me.
able to talk, and we
They
can
don't
agree
want
to
that.
we
I
can
don't
agree to
want
disagree
that.
or whatever.
Let's
but
talk it
I do
out.
feel like it got potential.
What
but
are you so mad at?
Yeah.
What are you taking your shoes? What are you taking your socks off?
We're just talking.
Like,
We're just talking.
I don't
I've been thinking about
understand.
myself in that position too. Like, bro, if I was trying to talk to somebody on some real shit and they still wanted to fight, I'd
wanna
be like,
fight.
I'm gonna go ahead and head out, because y'all motherfuckers simple-minded.
I'm not, listen, I'm a pretty bitch.
Period.
Okay.
Come on, me too. I'm not about to
Okay.
fight.
I'm a pretty bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, these 100 plus.
Oh, she
Yeah.
got
Me?
money.
I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I can't.
Natalie almost beat up eXeL.
What you do?
Are you ready? She was in our club like that.
No, first of all.
In eXeL.
First of all, they came. First of all, let's be clear.
Oh, God.
This is our party.
Yeah.
All right, this is our
The
party.
whole Zeus pulled up.
During Pride. The whole Zeus pulled up, which was lit.
Yeah,
Shout
it was
out
lit
to
as fuck.
M
Shout out to
for
Zeus
pulling
Network.
that up.
Hell yeah.
Zeus. But it's in the middle of the party. Y'all come like at 1 a.m. I'm DJing, right? Bruh, they all wanted their shine. And it was like 10 of them. They all wanted to talk and shit. We really booked Krishan. I'm thankful they all came up. But
Krishan, Bobby, and Natalie.
we booked
them three, yeah.
we
Pick
booked
them
them.
three.
But
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
Lemio
And-
was there. Hoes, everybody was there.
Everybody. And
Jonathan.
it's cool to get on the mic.
I love
And
Jonathan.
if
He
all of
was
them, like, what up, y'all? Thank y'all. No, Natalie. Yo, she was.
She was lit. Literally
was-
on the fucking mic, like, are you ready? Up next. Hold on, DJ. Don't play no fucking music while I'm talking. Do you know who I am? 1942 in the hand, pass me the bottle, like, take this. Yeah, we got Krishan Rock in the building. Krishan, say what's up to the people. And everybody just like, damn, like, what Natalie on the...
It got to a point I had
was
to
lit.
turn off her mic.
Yeah, she was going
I had
crazy.
to turn off her mic because, sis,
She did it for every single person that was with them.
I think they was on one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say that.
But I guess that's what they do when they go to the club. They announce everybody. So we just didn't expect that, because that kills the...
It killed the vibe.
momentum.
They were
and the
talking for
vibe.
10, 15
Yeah.
minutes of just introductions and just talking. So we like, what is about to happen?
But it makes
What the hell?
sense now in retrospect, because you see on the tour, that's what they do.
You see them on the camera.
Yeah,
when
that's what they do when they go on tour as a group.
They do the
So
same thing.
Maybe I get it.
No, when
But
she
I
say
also-
10, 15 minutes,
It was 10, 15
that's
minutes.
long as fuck.
Like, I
is.
can see introducing everybody, because really it was just Krishan performing.
Yeah.
That's the only
But
person
you
that really had
you
to
shouting
be...
out Bobby and you shouting out
The shout out is
Jonathan,
cool. It's the whole talking.
the dude from
like-
Bad Boys, the one, I don't even remember his name.
Curtis?
Yes, he was there. It was just everybody.
Like, come on, y'all,
Right,
get a
right.
shot. Everybody.
Scotty the Body. They had everybody with them and shit. So
Yeah.
they just introducing. But really, it was Krishan about to perform. But yeah, she was on one. She wants to beat eXeL last.
Whoa, you might want to.
I like, damn, that's my dog.
No,
I was in the cut though.
Bitch, no, she did not almost beat my ass. What's up? What's up, sis?
I want to see that celebrity fight. Run it. Hey, Zeus Network.
No, stop.
I don't want to
Beat
fight her.
eXeL versus
I don't want to fight her.
Natalie Nunn. Run it.
I don't want to fight her.
Run it up.
Let's move around.
Nah, but that was dope though. You feel me? Like we fuck with Zeus. We just want to see some positivity.
I do, and you know
it
what?
has so much
but
potential.
if I could write in my contract, Shanae is not to be touched.
You would do it.
But would it
I
be
would fucking
boring
do
then?
There's girls on the show that have
No, it
not
wouldn't be
fought.
boring.
Because I ain't gonna lie,
There
if
are
I was on the
girls that
show,
have
like, motherfuckers not
DJ
gonna
Sky
fight
did
me.
not fight this season. Kat did not fight this season. Like there are people that go on the show and you don't. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem. Like people feel like you gotta go on these shows, you gotta go on these networks, and you gotta fight for what? If you touch me, it's up. But I'm not about to sit here if I got an issue with you, say that it always gotta go to that point for what? We're grown.
Hold
Right.
up, we was just talking earlier, and they said she told a girl to send the address.
I did.
That was in the past though. That's the old.
I did.
that
That was
was
the
the
old.
old.
That was me
But
4
I don't
years
think
ago.
that they always want people to fight, but they want some type of conflict. So they want you to be in a cast where there might be
I'm sorry,
somebody
I'm not gonna
that
be
you
your
don't
puppet. I'm
have
not.
an
I'm
issue
sorry.
with.
I can't be your puppet. I
But
can't.
that's how
I've
most
come
of the
too
structures
far.
are. You know what I'm saying? For reality shit.
I just can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You run that on the girls who this is their first go around. This ain't
Nah,
my
we ain't
first
talking
go
about
around.
you. Yeah,
but you
you
know what?
good.
I
Keep your
even
peace.
do think that's why Krishan is dope, because she made something out of that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like made a little, I know, I feel like I only heard one song from
And now
her.
it's time to transition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
It's the what's next conversation.
Right. Yeah.
We're here now because your career has moved at such a momentum where it's like, okay, cool, you had a #1 song, you've made a lot of money, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have a big fan base, you got a lot of people that's cheering for you, want you to win. Now you are pregnant, so now it's time for the what's next conversation.
and that'd be dope to watch too. I'm not
You
gonna
feel what I'm
lie.
saying?
Definitely
They are
recording that,
They
yeah.
are filming
They
it.
document it,
They're
for
filming
sure.
it right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
which I understand. But like I said, it's also time for the what's next.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? There, maybe take a step back, raise your child. This is no disrespect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But I do feel like, that girl is so much bigger than what she's around.
Damn, now that you say that, Krishan tried to fight me that night too.
She did?
Oh, my
So
God.
all right,
Let's move on.
after Krishan performed, I played like whatever the song was, like the hottest song to get the party back up. And she was like, hold on, DJ, you not about to fucking disrespect me, like, or do that. You not about to do that. And then what I assumed she was saying is,
Wait, that was Natalie.
oh, that was Natalie? I thought that was Krishan. I couldn't see.
Natalie
couldn't see.
I know.
So-
it was like on the other side. Yeah.
So when she said that, I was like, oh, okay, drop Blueface, Tatiana. What else? Blueface song I know? I don't know.
Oh, wait.
So I played that, and then they was happy.
Right.
But I didn't know. The whole time I thought Krishan cussed me out. It was.
Now I do think when you on them shows, it's best to take advantage of the opportunity and then, like you said, what's next? Because if I get in that situation, I'm dropping.
Like my
motherfucking-
cousin
I'm
Cardi?
dropping a vape. I'm dropping some shirts. I'm dropping some
Not a
new.
vape,
Wait, while y'all tuned in to me, I'm coming out with all kinds of shit. Let's
Facts.
run it up.
Facts.
Period.
All right, let's get into some gay
Yeah,
shit.
but it's ironic. For some reason, we had 3 bad girls on the No Homo Show.
Who the third one?
Candace.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Me.
Sorry. Yes.
And none of
I didn't
them
see
did
her
the
too.
whole
Yeah,
season.
yeah.
Goddamn.
We got the ones that was mature. They said, yo,
Had to
this
get
ain't
the fuck.
where it's at. You know what I'm saying? All right, Nae Monique. Let's get into some gay stuff.
Okay.
We get into the gay stuff.
I don't know what the
I don't know. I don't get it.
Oh, all right. Let's talk about the letter of the alphabet that you represent. And when I say the alphabet, I mean that gay alphabet. All right, that LGBTQIA plus. You represent the B.
I do.
Ooh. Let's talk about it because, all right,
Oh God.
we almost got in trouble up here. I don't know if you saw the clip or how you felt about it, but this is what we basically said, all right? Because Brandy is my girlfriend, my beautiful wife to be. I'm gonna marry
Brandy,
that
shout out
girl.
Brandy.
She-
Shout out Tisha.
Shout out Tisha.
Wifey.
Ting, 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 ting,
All right.
ting, ting,
Y'all
ting,
see that?
ting,
Get
ting,
the
ting,
light
ting,
right
ting,
on
ting,
it.
ting,
Get the
ting.
light
Hold
right.
on.
I might
That's
add
too much.
some
I can't
effects on
see. You
that
blinding
bitch.
me.
Almost.
Blinding
Not
me.
yet. No.
Okay, period.
Not
We
yet.
all living good in
Not
a
yet.
good relationship, happy relationship. But so she's bisexual, okay? So
Yes.
well, this platform has been teaching us a lot, period. You know what I'm saying? And
lot.
I'm glad that we're not like afraid to say certain things
go
that
there.
we're
Right.
want to learn about because we never trying to offend nobody.
Right.
So we basically was like, you're bisexual, but you're with me. How does that work?
Okay.
Okay, I understand it now. But a lot of people,
Okay.
They don't-
They don't understand it.
so for you, why people hate, they be hating on the bisexual women?
They see us as confused.
They do.
They see us as selfish. They see us as. They see us as wanting our cake and eating it too, double. They see they see us as indecisive. They see us as cheaters. They see us as so many different things just because of our sexual preference.
Right.
And it's unfortunate, but it comes with it. You know, I've fought this fight since I came out.
Yeah.
From the moment I came out to my mother, I said, I think I like girls and guys. That's what I said. It hasn't changed. I've had long relationships with women. I've had long relationships with men. I've had shitty relationships with women. I've had shitty relationships with men.
Come on, 50-50.
You feel what I'm saying? I've experienced both worlds because that's what I like. That's what I'm equipped for. And in any relationships that I've had in the past where I have cheated and I have stepped out because I haven't been perfect. It has not been because of my preference. Because I've cheated on women with women. I've cheated on men with men. I've cheated on men with women.
God damn, how many times did you fucking cheat?
It's the fact that she's still going down the times of cheating.
I cheat with men with women, then I cheat with women with men, men with men.
But the point that I'm trying to make is that my sexual preference has nothing to do with my character. It's a character flaw when you cheat.
Okay.
It's a character flaw. It's not a sexual thing. I'm not that person anymore.
I got you. Yeah.
But
No, I get it.
I can stand in my shit. Can't nobody make me ashamed.
Yeah.
I can stand in my shit. I can look in the mirror and be proud of who I am.
Facts.
Me too, girl.
So it's like at the end of the day, I've had those moments.
Past cheaters.
But it has nothing to do with me being bisexual.
Right.
It has everything to do with me just not knowing myself and not being healed.
That's big.
That's just period.
Big.
So for me, I'm in a relationship right now, going on 3 years in October.
Hello. We're going to talk about it.
With a girl.
And
a
with
woman.
a woman, with a, I mean, whew.
We're going to talk about it.
Okay. And got lost in thoughts. Sorry.
Okay, I see you.
And I have not stepped out on my relationship.
As you
feel what
should.
I'm saying? Because I know that I have that one and I don't want to risk it. I don't feel like anything out there is worth it.
It ain't.
So, you know,
Right.
but that
She's the best.
and I also am in a relationship with a woman still attracted to men, but not wanting for one because I have everything I want and need in my person.
Right.
That's the way that works.
Right.
I have, you know, when you're a lesbian and you're with a woman, I'm sure you still see attractive women out and about. Oh, like, oh yeah, she's bad. Oh, she's beautiful. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. But it's not that deep where you step out on what you got at home unless you have that character flaw. Same thing with me, having an attraction to both. I see attractive women. I see attractive men. I work behind a bar. I get hit on by both all the time.
Me too.
Nothing is worth it.
Niggas love me too, girl.
Nothing is worth it. You feel what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
character flaw, it's over and done with. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know why the B gets the hate that we get. I've dated women and then like we've got like it's not something that is asked at first. Like, so what do you identify as?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I've dated women and then like maybe a month in they like it comes up like in some way.
All right, I had a question about that because I ain't gonna lie.
And they're like, oh, I would never fuck with a bisexual.
I ain't gonna lie. I did that twice.
Why?
I didn't know they was bi, and it
What's
just caught me off guard.
Was you upset?
A little bit.
I just felt a little like, why you ain't tell me though? I did kind of feel
What?
away.
But how am I supposed to come and just lay
That's
on
what I want to ask
my
you. Like, should y'all
sexuality?
be telling people up front?
For what?
I don't know, so I don't have to be shocked.
There's certain cases. I know where you about to go with it. Let me beat you where you at. There are certain cases where I do feel like you should speak openly about certain things. Examples: trans women and trans men.
Yeah.
I think it's fair for you to say what that person is getting into from the jump.
But why though? Why though?
What do you mean, but why though?
Why?
Because if you ain't got no pussy down there, I would like to know. You're pretty, but I like pussy.
You gotta cut it out. You gotta.
No, you should.
I don't know.
should.
If they're women,
Like,
you
I
like
don't
women,
care.
why
Like,
I gotta
you
say
can
I'm
still
trans?
be beautiful woman. I don't want.
Because this is the thing, all trans don't identify as trans, they identify as a woman. So now I gotta tell you that I'm a woman?
What?
Yeah.
No, No.
But just
say
like with being bi though.
It's a safety thing.
No, that is not. Hold up.
That's how I feel about bi.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I can, no, listen, I can't negate how you
That's
feel.
what I'm
I can't
saying.
negate how you feel.
I felt
I
a
can't negate how
little
you feel.
bit swayed because I just didn't know because.
But what did it change? And why did it change
It
that?
changed the way I looked at that hoe. Now I was looking at her like, you like these niggas out here? So now I'm playing. The first one, it happened twice.
And you know-
all right, it happened twice.
I
the
think
first one, I ain't gonna lie. She used to say a lot of stuff like, I'm lesbian, girl, I only can be with girl. So it threw me off when one day she decided
So she
to
was
say,
flexing.
I'm bisexual.
She's a liar. That's your problem.
That's what caught me off guard, all right? Now, the second time, we just never talked about it. And I don't even know how it came up, but it was like, oh, I'm bi. And I was like, damn, for real? I don't know why it took me like,
By
Yeah.
surprise.
but like if I was a bisexual stud, would you want me to say I'm a bisexual stud?
Oh!
You would want to know, right? You would want to
like,
know.
damn, bitch, you taking dick?
So that's why, yeah, because of shit like that, you know, like, nah, for real, like,
You know
sex,
what?
you have to think about everything that comes with if you're dealing with a man, like, that's different than you
Okay.
just only
I'll
deal
say
with women.
this. If it matters to you, then you need to ask. I don't feel like I need to come forward and put my bisexuality on the table.
Yeah.
Because I want you to get to know me.
I'm bi.
I want you to get to know me for me. I don't want you to get to know me for who I'm attracted to.
Okay.
It doesn't matter because right now I'm here with you. I'm attracted to you. I'm trying to see what you on.
Yeah,
I'm
but
trying to see
nah,
what you
man,
about.
fuck all that
Sound
shit,
good.
man. Like, who I'm with right now?
And
If
see,
I
this
want to
is-
be with a man, I can be with a man.
And see, but this is my thing right here because I feel like, God forbid, right? Knock on wood. Knock on wood. If me and my
It's
my
funny.
girl break up,
Yeah.
God forbid.
Oh, y'all
That's
ain't
my
breaking
baby.
up.
It's if we locked in. No, I'm just playing.
Nah, ain't no such thing.
If that were to happen, and by some way I date a man after her, the community is gonna shun me.
That's a whole
Yeah.
other thing.
Y'all not gonna
And
fuck
we
with
gonna-
me.
We
Y'all not gonna
go
fuck with
into
me.
that.
Y'all not gonna fuck with me. Now, if you two hoes switch up on
Nah.
me, y'all gotta fight me. On God, I don't
Why?
care. I haven't grown that much. What you mean? Why?
Had
Britt,
an-
I'll fight the fuck
had
out
an
of you.
epiphany, man.
You didn't fuck with bitches
Hey.
that I did not like.
All right,
I
next
don't-
topic, next topic, next topic.
Whoa,
What
that
we
was
got
nice.
next on this cue card?
I done played nice.
Yeah.
With a lot of, well,
I
not
know.
a lot, but I done played the nice with a couple.
Yeah, a couple that
Okay.
you wanted to drag real bad.
Period.
All right, I got one more thing to say. All right, so look, do y'all remember when bisexual first came out? It was also like bi curious.
Bitch, when I first came out.
When the album first
What's the
dropped.
date? What's the date?
Back in 1999.
All right, not when it first came out. When people were open to saying
That
I'm
they're bi.
bisexual,
Okay.
they used to say bi curious.
That still exists.
So
But that's not to
that-
me, that's not a sexual orientation.
that don't make a person feel like you
You're
confused.
curious.
You know how like you was stud curious? It's like that.
Damn, was I
Yeah.
confused? But I was confused
Curious.
and confused.
You want to know what
So-
that D did?
Some
Nah.
people, let me explain, right? So bi-curious, right? This is, in my opinion, I'm not speaking for everybody. Bi-curious is people, it could be male or female, that want to date around with the same sex and experiment either on a sexual or emotional level to see if that's something that they're interested in, right? That is bi-curious. When you are bisexual, you know that you can be intimate and both on a physical and emotional level with male and female. I
Okay,
know
got
for
it.
a fact that I can date long term.
She be speaking sign language
if
this whole
I-
episode.
I know that I can live long term with a man, and I
Yeah.
can live. You know, if I was single at the moment, I could see my life getting married to either or. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying? So it's like
She really doing say bisexual. She doing bisexual sign language.
Either one.
shut the fuck up.
I'm fucking weak.
Oh my God.
All right. Oh my God.
So that's the difference between bi-curious and bisexual. You get on my fucking nerves.
Okay, no, because people saying that people are confused, that is rude.
It is.
I think it's very rude.
I'm not confused.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
it very much so, very clearly what I want,
Yeah.
what I like, what I'm good at, what I'm capable
It's giving
of.
kind of jealous.
Well,
Oh,
let me say
like,
this.
you mad 'cause I
dating
want a
as a
nigga and-
bisexual is hard. Let's be very
Dating
clear.
a bisexual
No,
is hard?
dating as a bisexual woman
Oh, okay,
is
so
a
what's some
hard.
things you've gone through, like with dating that's being-
Insecurity. That's at the top of the
Like
list.
Them
they think
being
you're gonna go sneak out.
both on both sides.
Oh, the man also insecure about the women.
What? I'm not gonna put him out, but one of
Yeah,
my
yeah.
exes,
Yeah. Woo.
We were dating while I was filming Studville.
Yeah. Oh, hell. You was around the fucking studs? You on a show called Studville.
I'm in a relationship with you.
You going to Studville every day.
So
How ain't
if-
supposed to feel?
So if I would have gotten a fucking web series with a straight cast and I had a nigga doing the same thing a stud was doing, you wouldn't have an issue? Grow up. Grow the fuck up. I'm not about to stroke your ego, nigga. This is my job.
Right. But
Clock in, clock out.
Men do be jealous though.
No, it was a real issue. It was a problem. But
Wow.
but you want me to go to the strip club and pick out a bad bitch with you?
Oh.
You're a double standard ass nigga, and that's the problem when you're being bisexual. I've never had a threesome. Hello?
Boring. Say not
Never.
Me neither.
I've never had
Me
a threesome
neither.
because I'm too selfish. I'm too selfish. So for me, it's like he assumed because I was bisexual that a threesome was on the table. No, that's not the case. See, it's all these predetermined fucking thoughts and decisions when it comes to bisexual women. That's not the case.
Right.
He be
That's
mad if
not
you picked
it.
out a stud.
Insecurity is the top thing. Then jealousy. Like just, it's always like I have to always give reassurance. I always have to give reassurance. Like, and this is, like I said, coming from both sides. I've dealt with everything that I'm naming from women and men.
Yeah.
And it gets old. It's like, bro.
So can I say what? All right. So I have dated a bisexual woman before. You know what I'm saying? And I think this was my biggest thing is I could treat you the best, but if you want a dude, I can't be that. So that kind of made me, and this was years ago, but that might have made me a little, I don't want to say insecure because she never made me feel like she wanted a dude. Well, until she cheated on me, but that don't matter. All right, but that's not the, that's all right, yeah.
It's okay.
But it was like, damn, the fact that I know I could treat you the best, and this is in my head, so maybe you could, like how you said, like you could be with whoever and that'd be good. But I could treat you the best I can, and if you're like, damn, I missed this from a man, I can't be that, and I don't want to change the way I am to try to be that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I guess.
And that's understandable. It's a case-by-case situation. That's the situation with that particular person.
Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that I can get the same thing from a man that I can get from a woman. That's not ideal. It's not, we're two different specimens. We're built differently. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I can be with a man and be completely, absolutely content with the area he lacks as a woman. And I can't say that for a woman either. There are two different people. But I can sit here and say that who I am as a person, I know this before I enter the relationship. I know this. I know that if I meet a man, we connect, I want to get in this relationship, cool, I'm locked in. I'll never have, just a little slab, just a little. I'll never have what I want. I'll never have that connection that I have with women when I enter this relationship with this man. If I get into a relationship with a woman, I know that I won't have the connection or the things that I get from a man from this woman, but I know that walking in. So it's not fair 3-4 years down the line to be like, I missed this. You knew what you was getting into.
Right. You knew what
you
it
feel
was.
what I'm saying?
Signed
And then
up.
if you do have those feelings, if I miss this, you got to make sure that what you have is secure enough for you to come and be honest. Me and my girlfriend have those transparent conversations because she know I'm attractive. I work.
Okay.
I work.
She know I'm attractive.
I wasn't expecting that one.
She already fucking know.
I'm attractive. So I work in a field where I come across a lot of different individuals, male and female, that talk good game, that talk big shit. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm at where I'm at,
Right.
and I'm content with what I have. I'm happy here. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. I knew that the possibility of me finding a millionaire who's like, quit your job, I'm fucking with you right now. I knew that I would have to pass that up if I got into this relationship.
Yes, you would.
You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you want a 2-for-1
Special, okay. Make it a double.
we can do that. You know?
Make it 2 million.
But
I like how you said like it's the character, not the sexuality, because like that really what it is. Because like if you're dating someone who's bisexual and they just so happen to cheat on you or something, now you like, I hate bisexual women. That bitch
It's a
cheated on
stigma.
me.
It's the whole
it is.
stigma. And
But
'cause
really, it's like,
I've
it's
heard
just
some
that
horrible.
person.
I've heard some horrible stories. I've heard some studs be like, "Yeah, I was fucking with a bisexual. She cheated on me and got pregnant, left me for the nigga." And I'm like,
Yeah. But that's just their character.
But
like,
we're not all like that.
bisexual women not out here cheating
No.
and getting pregnant.
No.
They're
And-
not all doing
No.
that. Yeah.
And
Team no
I
kids.
guess on what on
Okay.
what you saying, on what you saying, like you could date a woman and she might not have something another woman has.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of the
Right.
same thing. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
It could be something as small as this is just hypothetical, baby. I love you so much. You know you're the apple of my eye. But this could be as small as height.
Ooh, not as small as height.
It can be something small.
You know what I mean?
Small as
Because
height.
you're dating someone taller than you.
I am.
You feel what I'm saying? And I'm dating someone where I'm a little taller.
Small
Yeah.
studs
So it's
matter.
like-
T-shirt.
So it's like it could be something as
Short
small as
studs.
like, oh damn, like not even a man, a taller stud. Like,
funny.
oh, she's taller than me. No, I knew what I was getting. I knew you was little,
Yeah.
but you a big nigga though.
Okay.
Let's be very fucking clear.
And yeah, like
Has your girl ever dated someone that was bisexual?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
this was not a new
no,
thing.
this
or-
wasn't. I'm not gonna put her business out,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yes, she definitely has. This isn't new. She's actually, you know what? This is the first time that she's dated someone where I'm like it's at this stature. Like she's never like posted her exes or put them on her page
Damn.
or anything like that.
they ain't make it to the IG.
It's
Y'all doing collab posts, ain't y'all? You doing collab? You like,
Hey,
yeah.
that's
So it's
comedy.
like, but she's dating, and
So
the woman that I'm dating right now, shout out to Chelsea. I
Yes,
love you,
the
baby.
woman.
I'm dating right now, she's dated men as well.
Right.
She's had long relationships with. I'm not gonna speak on. She can speak on that herself, but
Right.
I'm pretty sure she's not a lesbian.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's not a lesbian. We're not lesbians. We're
And
just two women in love
She's
with
a
each other.
smooth motherfucker. Let me tell y'all something. First and foremost, me and eXeL be found in relationships. And we are the founding
Oh my
foundation
God.
of Chelsea and Miss
Tavia
Nae
Garris,
Monique.
I have nothing to do with this. I want
We
it to
are
be
the
very
founding
clear.
fathers.
I have nothing to do with
They
this.
met at our party.
Who hasn't?
Period. That's why I need to come outside.
We actually
Say
met at
that
my
bullshit.
house.
Girl, get the fuck out of here,
Wow,
man.
she
We
was
met
at
at
your
my
house.
house.
You're
Man,
fast.
you ain't remember that
You're
girl
fast.
from your house?
We met at my house. Yes, we did. We met. That's the first time I ever saw her in life. I swear. I put that on my
You
dad.
don't
Did
remember
y'all
her?
start talking?
No.
do you mean?
Did
At
y'all
my-
Yeah, what do you mean?
exchange
You
numbers?
heard her.
At my house.
So you started talking to her when she came to your house?
When she came to my house, she came in with Tav, and I was like, Tav, let me see you in my office real quick. I was like,
Man.
Tav, is that your bitch?
Well, you and Tavia met through us, so we still
Period.
connected in the foundation.
Oh my God, they wanted to be a part of it.
Give us a
so
gift card or
bad.
something
Whatever.
like that,
Okay.
man.
Kudos. Whatever.
All right, so your girl, Miss Chelsea,
Yes.
love her, 7. That's
Yes.
my, hey, 7 a real ass
7.
Fuck with
nigga.
her.
Hey, she be in the club with that motherfucking mink on when the winter time come. Hey, she be standing there firm, chin up,
Two
hair
player.
looking good, player as hell with a Modelo. Hey, that motherfucker clean. That motherfucker clean, pimp by blood, now relay
They
shine.
shine, okay.
She got it in her, not on her.
back.
You feel me?
Shut up.
But so she's a preacher's child.
She is.
So let's talk about that because I've never dated a preacher's child or have been a preacher's child. So how is that experience?
I've never been a
Your mom definitely was not a preacher, or
She
your
a hood
pops.
preacher. She actually, you know what? I'm a hood preacher child. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But that's a real preacher child.
Yes. All right.
The
You
devil.
don't want me saying too much.
It started thundering, y'all. If y'all ain't hear that.
They don't want me to say too much.
So, tell us about
Tread lightly, ho. Tread lightly.
Not call me
PK,
He's
PK.
talking to me. Tread lightly. Oh, tread lightly.
So how has your experience been, especially with having to meet her parents?
Oh God. Okay, so I'm gonna try to talk about this as delicately as possible because I don't want to do or say too much, but I do want to speak my truth. It was very intimidating. So let's speak on this relationship as a whole. One being a preacher kid, and also her being in the military.
And also us founding it. Go ahead.
Author.
Her being in the military and being a PK. Two things that I never thought that I would do. Right.
Right.
For obvious reasons. Outside of just being, of course, being a woman, dating a woman who's a PK, I'm not just a regular woman. You can Google me and a whole bunch of different things are going to come up.
Clips. Oh, not too much. Not too much.
Not too much.
Sorry, friend.
So that makes it even a little more difficult. It was hard. It's still hard. It hasn't gotten easier.
Yeah. Did she know you was who you were? Or did you have to tell her? Did she find out? How did she exactly know?
I wanted to tell her before someone else did.
Okay.
Because we had gotten to the point where, like, she was telling people that we were dating. Like, oh, yeah, this is my little shorty. You know what I'm saying? And at any point in time, anybody could be like.
Right.
So I was like, before that happens, you feel what I'm saying?
Because you ain't tell me for a long time.
I don't like to talk about it.
I think
Nae never told her she was
us,
on
like,
Bad Girls
don't
Club.
watch that shit.
Yeah,
and
she
that's
never,
why I literally, I think I seen
somebody
a clip or
told
something.
me. I used to post Nae. Somebody was like, "Oh, you with the girl from Bad Girls Club?" I said, "Who?" They never told me she was on that show, bro. I'm talking about we like 3 years in.
Not 3.
Never told me. So you wanted to tell her, though.
I wanted to tell her because I felt like be prepared for what could come because of that. And, you know, she was very taken aback by me even being on the show because of who I am. Like, getting to know me prior to knowing that was like, wait, what?
Right.
And I asked
people.
her not to watch it, and she did anyway.
Of course.
I'm watching that.
We all watched it.
We
We all
watching that.
Type of shit.
And, you know, she did it because she didn't want it to be like this unknown cloud over us, I guess.
Yeah.
So she watched it. We talked about it. We moved past it. It did come up in conversation between her and her mother. You know, it was briefly talked about.
She told her mom, or her mom saw you on there?
I
her
think
mom
her mom brought it up.
Oh.
Because they found me on Instagram, and I have a big following, so it kind of comes up to like, well, what does she do? Like,
Right.
You know what I mean? So, it's difficult. It is very difficult to date someone who is a PK. But it's double difficult when, you know, like I said, you're in this type of light. You know what I mean? Like, I've been going back and forth with starting YouTube and this, that, and the third. And it's just like, I don't want to, you know, I want to be transparent if I'm going to do that, because I'm opening the door for people to enter my life. And by doing that, people are naturally going to be entitled and feel like they want every aspect of my life. And my relationship is a big aspect. I moved from Atlanta to Charlotte for my relationship.
Don't talk about it. Don't bring it up.
For my relationship. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, how can I involve you without involving you? You know what I mean? How can I involve you in a teaspooning type of situation? YouTube, as y'all know, isn't a teaspoon situation.
So they don't want it to be like publicized.
They've never spoken about it, but I mean, they don't really have to.
All right. Do they like not accept it? Like,
No.
Okay.
No.
Even with her.
I'm tolerated.
Oh.
That's the worst. I feel like family is a real big part of.
Have they said that to your face? Like, yeah, we.
No.
Oh, okay. You just can feel it, or
Are you
Yeah, I just-
respected?
I don't know.
are you what?
Respected. Like,
I don't know.
Like, do they respect you when you at least pull up to the family
I
function?
show respect.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm given what I'm shown.
Okay.
Her dad looked me in the eye for the first time a few months ago. So I, instead of looking at that like, damn, it took that long, I bask in it. I'm thankful for it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just take my blessings and my little
Progress.
You know, yeah, I take it for what it is. But, you know, it's hard. But I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
So I'm here
I'm
to
still
be
standing.
patient, and I'm here to be loving and understanding and be the ear for her, and, you know, be whatever she needs me to be whenever she needs me to be it. Like,
Yeah.
and hopefully one day that will be enough. Hopefully my love for her will overpower the hate for what they don't understand. Hopefully one day that will take place. And I'm just going to leave it in God's hands, because I know who I am.
Yeah.
I know the type of person I am to her. I know the type of woman I am to her. She's not going to find nothing like me.
Period.
So the moment that y'all really accept that is the moment that we can try to build this dynamic, because marriage is a possibility, a big one.
Right.
Kids is a possibility, a big one. And you got to go through me to get to that.
Come on now.
So the moment that we get this together
Yeah.
and we really get on the accord of I just love my daughter, so I love you.
Right.
Then cool. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just gonna take some time. I'm still respectful. I wish her a happy Mother's Day.
That's what's up.
I wish her a Merry Christmas, Thanksgiving. I say happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like I do my part.
Yeah.
But you know, that's with her mom. I can say that there's more effort there than it is with her dad, but that's understood.
Excuse me, sir. Do you see?
Cause just for
She not
context,
changing.
Like, your girlfriend's not like a dominant, so to them, they probably looking at like that's still my little girl.
Yeah.
Cause she's not like a masculine presenting woman, you know what I mean? She's very much so has her feminine.
She was way more feminine a few years ago.
Yeah.
Like I probably met her at the time that she started to transition from.
You brought her stud out on her. Let me find out. They was putting it down. She said, "Oh, I gotta be daddy for all this. I gotta go ahead and."
I met her when she was making that transition from like wearing pearls and.
Okay, pearls. That was a hard.
She's so classy. Nah, that's perfect for Chelsea. The bitch is classy, man. She be in the club in the hood with a fur.
She's above us.
Her fucking boots be boot shine like a person did this to them.
They didn't tell you we was in the hood.
Old country little pimp, man. I'm trying to tell you.
So
I'm trying to tell you.
Excuse me. I met her at that time, so you know she's gotten more and more progressively into her style, into her comfort zone.
Yeah.
You know, she's not a stud. My girlfriend is not a stud, but she's definitely
like
STEM-ish. She's daddy in the relationship.
Daddy. Yes.
So you know, and I feel like seeing that happen at the same time that me and her were dating, they kind of equate that. Having something to do with me.
Yeah, she is, man.
So, you know, like I said, it's just difficult. It's hard. I won't sit here and say that her mother has given no effort. I will give props where props are due, and credit where credit is due. Her mom has given effort. She has shown me love to a certain extent, and you know, when we're in the, you know, like for Chelsea's birthday. We go to Greensboro because that's where she's, you know, from and stuff. And, you know, her mom has come to, damn it, I keep hitting this, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Her mom has come to every, like, birthday dinner and birthday brunch. And, you know, we chat and we keep it very cute and cordial. But I do know that overall it's tolerance.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I would just like to make that transition.
Yeah.
You know,
I dated somebody that their whole family was very, very religious, and at first her mom was totally against it, but then I felt like her mom did tolerate me for the fact that I felt like her mom liked me as a person, but not necessarily like
for her daughter.
She respected me and liked me as a person and knew that I had her daughter's best interest, so she tolerated it and was cool with it. But I do say, like, even for parents, like, when you are loving to them, that don't mean like you completely agree with it. It just means like, if my daughter's happy, I'm happy, and if it's a healthy environment. Now, if your daughter's getting beat up or something or stuff, that's when you fucking mad. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, but salute to y'all in growth, because sometimes it might take fucking
it's gonna
years.
take some time, but you know, on the flip side of that, I'm thankful for my mom and my parents. You know, that's kind of been the place where we are able to, because you know, we want to celebrate Christmases and stuff together.
Right, as a family.
I can't go with her
Yeah, that sucks.
You can't go to the crib?
No. I mean, I've been to her parents' house.
Yeah.
But I can't go to the family function.
Is it given like you're not invited, or is it given like I'd rather not even have that energy type of thing?
I ain't gonna
Probably
lie.
a little bit of both. Like
It's
I've never gotten an invitation, but it's like, why would we?
I'm not, yo, at this point, I'm in love. I'm not going nowhere if y'all not taking me in minds. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm grown.
I just don't. I know. I get that, and that was your decision. I don't make her. I'm not ultimatum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my home is open.
Right.
She's been in my parents' house without me even being
Cause
there.
you got gay ass household. It's rainbows all over the fucking refrigerator, magnets and
my
shit.
mom could be with a man and it's still gonna be that because and it's not a shot at anybody. You know what I'm saying?
It's cool,
but that's just how she moving when it come to me.
Yeah.
Because guess what? She not gonna be the parent where I end up, God forbid, I end up on Snap and they're like, all right, tell us about your daughter's significant other. And she like, well, I don't know a damn thing.
I didn't think she was going.
So she been Snapchatting.
Right. No. Like, I'm just saying, like, When something happens to someone, who do they go to? The person they're living with, the partner.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
ASAP.
You don't know nothing about me. Y'all
okay, I
don't.
get
Y'all
what
don't
you're
know
saying.
nothing
I get what
about
you're
me.
saying.
Y'all
I get
don't
what
know
you're
nothing
saying.
about me.
I get what you're saying.
My mom, oh, she know everything about Chelsea.
Right.
Birthdays, license plate, blood type.
Yeah, because you do got to watch who around.
She got it
blood
all.
Type.
She
my
got it
mom
all.
didn't even know my blood.
I don't
my
even
mom
know
the
my
other day.
blood
She
like,
got it all. Don't play with her, okay? So
that's a good point. 'Cause
it's
you
just,
should
yeah, it's
want
just,
to know,
it's just like, I just wish for Chelsea's sake. It's not
Right.
even about me.
That's
right,
true.
right,
For
right,
her sake.
right.
She feels constantly in the middle.
Yeah, I feel
Torn.
that.
And it's like, I'm not even trying to make it that, but I'm your woman.
Right.
I'm your forever.
Right.
And that's your mom. That's your dad. I am never going to be the one to make you choose because I'm going to lose every time. So I'm going to stay here and I'm going to love you and I'm going to support you. I'm going to play my position. I'm going to play my part.
Yeah.
I got to go without a lot of the time. I got to sit back and I got to play the back. That's just what I have to do right now. Maybe it'll benefit me in the future. Who knows? But I knew all that when I got into the relationship. That's circling back to what I first said.
Well, I
knew
just
this.
hope her family know they not gonna get 100% of her until they could get you. God is like, if y'all keep talking about this gay shit, I'm gonna turn
Can you hear the
off.
rain on the thing? You can hear it? No?
No.
Okay.
The God, it's raining hard as hell. If y'all can hear
It's raining super
Not hard
hard.
as hell. Oh man.
Ain't that crazy when you say
Hard as heaven.
Yes.
hard as hell?
Hard as heaven.
God is raining
Hell.
hard as hell.
He said, all right, let's get off the PK.
Okay. Nah, but I salute y'all because
Yeah,
I've
thank
never
you.
been in that position, but I do know just how some people just not with the gay stuff, let alone being like into the church
Yeah.
and not with the gay stuff. That's like double
Yeah.
the whammy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
they
y'all.
born and raised in a small town in the South, North
Yeah,
Carolina.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. She an old country pimp. She be on some country pimp shit, man. That motherfucker a real one, man. I fuck with Chelsea.
Ah! She
I
get on
really
my
fuck with
nerves.
Chelsea. But I've seen you with a few people. Couple people. I'll say couple.
What you mean? What
We
you
talking about exes?
Relationships.
Oh, we talking about
I've only
exes.
known you to have 2 partners.
Oh, we talking about exes. That's
But
liquor.
no, we're not talking about
Take
exes.
a shot.
Oh,
Take a shot.
okay.
But let's take a shot. Let's take a shot. Let's take a shot.
Cheers.
Come on, come on.
Salute. A little shot
We
real
talking
quick.
about exes.
No.
God, we are off the PKs.
Oh, we. It's the Gatorade for me. I gotta try that. Maybe it'll keep
Please
me
don't.
together. You gonna see
It's
me
not.
with one every time you see me. But yeah, what I was trying to say, I wasn't bringing up the ex, but I was just saying I've seen you through 2 relationships, but this is the happiest I've ever seen you.
Aww,
And I love y'all together, especially since I founded it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But no, I do love the longevity because it's been like 3 years, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
in October.
Well, I know if y'all going through a lot, you know what I mean? If you being my friend, I know you've been through a lot. Example, losing your father. So how has that been in a relationship with everything that y'all got going on and having to deal with? How have you been dealing with grieving while with a person like her and how she been dealing with it?
It's just, sorry. So it's been 4 years yesterday, actually.
Wow. R.I.P. Pops.
Rest in peace, Pops, man.
She's been great. My girlfriend isn't a crier. She's not really good with when I get emotional. But I can say that through, our years of being together, she's gotten better at that. She's been checking in this month, with his anniversary just passing. It's very hard. I have random breakdowns. I have random low moments. And she checks in on me. She makes sure that I'm good. She, asks me if there's anything that she can do. And, I'm really thankful for it. I lost my father in a relationship. And it's not to discredit the relationship I was in, but I don't think that person was really privy to grief at that magnitude.
Privy, magnitude.
She's above us.
killing it.
She's above us. I'm trying to take this shit home and Google it later.
Context.
Y'all get on my fucking
Context
nerves.
clues.
Yeah, I just don't think she was really.
Cause that's hard to deal
It
with.
is.
you know?
It is, and
Yeah.
I'm not taking away from it. I actually want to go ahead and, say that she did the best that she could. There's definitely points and times where I think it got the best of both of us. And there were definitely things said that, you know, I would hope that looking back, she would know that those weren't the right things to say. But grief has no time clock. It has no timeline. It has no end. It has a start into forever. And I think that is something that a lot of people don't understand. And I don't think that my ex understood that. I literally still to this day have days where I am okay and then I break down out of nowhere. And it's random things that bring that realization back that they're not here anymore, that they'll never be here again. And like I have that moment where I'm like, yo, like I will never, ever, ever see my dad again. Like he will not give me away. He'll never meet Chelsea. He'll never meet my kids. And those are really big things for me to have to accept every time that they hit me, because that's what happens. Every time it hits me, it's like I'm going through it all over again. So it's definitely a process, but I'm very thankful for the partner that I have now with her patience behind it, because it does happen randomly. Like I'm not sugar, like we'll be watching a movie. Like, oh my God, I remember we were watching Euphoria. And that episode where she's like just hugging her dad.
I ain't seen it. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I heard great things about it. I heard
She's fucking.
She's weird. But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
And it's like flashing back between like the choir.
Fuck y'all. No life. Watching series. Binge watching shows. I'm busy. What y'all talking about, man?
I broke down during that. Like there's like certain shows where they'll bring up like dad's dying and she'll look at me and like she'll be like, "You all right?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good."
That's
like, you know what I mean? Like she's very in tune.
Yeah, that's
and I'm very, very, very thankful for her. I'm very thankful for it. But it's just a process. It's not something that I'm ever going to like ever get over. You know, I more so am working through acceptance. You know, I haven't even been back home. I haven't been back to New York in years.
Oh, okay.
I have not been back since he passed away.
Oh, you must have lost your sturdy.
Nah, she ain't never.
I ain't never losing my sturdy.
Never.
It's maybe like underlying kind of fear, because my routine now has to change. I never booked an air. I always stay with my dad. Like, you know what I mean? Like I always stayed with my father. I was grown. I was in my late 20s.
Yeah.
Pops, I'm coming. All right, cool. I'll get the room ready.
Yeah.
Like my dad was that father. Like he slept on the couch when I came into town. I got the bedroom. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Britt.
that. Spoiler, love you. So it's just like, that's gonna change my whole routine. And I think even booking the flight, I'm gonna be okay. But when I gotta book that room, I feel like it's gonna hit me all over again. You feel what I'm saying? When I get home and I realize I'm not going to Brooklyn, like I'm not going to Crown Heights, I'm not staying with him, I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like it's just it's different. And I just haven't really gotten to the place where I'm ready for it yet. But I'm working my way up, because Bae want to know where I'm from. She want to come back to the town, you know. She want to see who I am the way I am. I was like, don't judge me, okay?
Yeah, you come from the
project.
yeah.
Not
real.
a tree in sight.
Right.
So, but I'm just working my way through it, you know. I wear him on my necklace, you know.
That's what's up.
So, you know, this is one thing I will definitely shout out my ex for. She got me this. This is something that I carry his ashes in. So, like I said, she did her best, but you know, there were definitely times and moments where she just couldn't handle it. So I think God knew that, and he sent me someone who was a little more open to learning about grief and understanding me going through grief, and just knowing that it's an everyday thing. And most days are good, and then we have some bad ones.
Yeah.
So just love me through it. Be patient with me, you know.
I always say, since like I experienced it, like it doesn't get easier, but you get stronger. You know, like it doesn't get easier, but you could talk about it now, where maybe you wouldn't have been able to talk about it.
No.
That don't mean it's easier.
The fact that I even talked about it right now without tearing up or crying. Listen, shout out, okay?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm getting better, all right?
Yeah.
But I know you know firsthand.
Yeah.
I know you know firsthand. It's a process. It's a lot, but having a partner,
that makes a hell of a difference. And
having a partner that really is locked in and just literally loves you through it. There's no other way to say it.
Right.
Because that's all that's whole. You know what I mean? Like, we get angry, we get ugly, we get nasty, we get snappy, we get. I don't know about you, but I was mad at God for a long time. Like, didn't pray. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot to love someone through that. You feel what I'm saying? So having a partner that really is dedicated and committed to that, it makes all the difference.
Yeah, and like kind of don't try to understand it, because I feel like I never understood it until I went through it. Like I never understood to that extent. You understand what it is like to lose your homie and stuff. You understand that it's way different than somebody in your immediate circle, right?
Yes.
But it does take a certain individual. You know what I'm saying? And I would say, like you said, like support it and realize it's not gonna. There's not gonna be a time it's gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? So, and you gotta trust God in that, like even in your relationship, because it might not have been meant for somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
So what advice would y'all give to people, like say for instance, if they have somebody is dating someone that recently lost someone, they don't know what to do, they don't know how to be there. What advice would y'all give them? Because y'all both then went through this.
One thing I would say is, this is kind of weird to say, but like be sensitive to how that person has passed away. For me, for like example, like, yo, before my sister passed away of cancer, I never realized every show, the sad part is somebody dying from cancer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like even with my like wife, like, hey, I don't want to talk about that. If this movie's like that, let's just be like, yo, let's just watch something else or something like that. Yeah. Because that triggers. It triggers something. Yo, I swear almost every movie, and to this day,
that do be the main one.
Yo, I look at my wife and I look at her and be like, always some cancer shit. And at this point she get it and be like, do you want to change it or whatever? But that's why I would say, like, try not to trigger it. Yeah. You know, because sometimes you forget, like she might came, because she's a nurse, so she might came home like, such and such is because he's sick with cancer.
Not even
Don't
realizing,
say that.
but not even realizing.
It hit me way different than it hit anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What about you?
First of all, I want to say this first and foremost. If you are dealing with a partner that lost somebody and you feel like you can't necessarily be there, or you're not equipped or privy to understand the magnitude that the weight that holds, and I know it's gonna sound crazy because it's like, what? But exit. And I know it's like exit while they're grieving. Yes.
Oh,
absolutely.
That's tough.
Absolutely.
Right there.
And that's why I say it's a case-by-case situation.
Yeah.
My ex should have exited. She should have exited. I should have exited. We should have ended that relationship the moment I lost my father. Because I was no longer the person that she got into a relationship with.
Right.
When I lost him. I was no longer that person. I'm not the person that you met, agreed to be with, committed to, fell in love with. I'm not her. I'm not. I don't know who I am at this moment. Yeah. I have no idea who I am, which way is up, if God is real. I don't know none of that shit. Yeah. So if you feel like, depending on who died, because there's levels.
Yeah.
Right.
If you feel like you cannot give what that person needs, if you're not patient enough, strong enough, understanding enough, it's too much, they're lashing out, they're angry all the time, there's a disconnect, we're not having sex, we're not doing it, but leave.
For
Exit.
real, I feel that though.
Leave the relationship. There is no fault in knowing what you are and are not capable of. Leave. And it's not a shot, like I said, it's not a shot to my ex, because I'm thankful that she did it. I don't know if I would have made it by myself. Back then, I didn't know if I was
a little crazy
tough,
if you left.
But
like, on the other hand,
we should have ended that relationship. We should have ended that relationship.
Sides. That is a very tough situation.
We should have ended that relationship, and that's just genuinely how I felt, because I was not the same person, and I know for a fact I wasn't, because of what I did shortly after I lost my father. I stepped out of my relationship on an emotional level. You know what I'm saying? Not physical. But on an emotional level, I seeked for something else. So if not when my dad died, we should have ended it. We definitely should have ended it there.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I can't have loyalty to you. I don't have loyalty to me. I don't have loyalty to my faith. I don't know who I am. I don't. I'm lost. I am so unbelievably lost. And it took me looking back on it, like, you know, because I've done a lot of soul searching, a lot of, you know, I'm in my healing journey, you know what I mean?
Yes.
I did a lot of soul searching about that time in my life, and you know, me and my ex don't speak, but that would be something that I genuinely would apologize for. Like I should have let you exit.
Right.
I should have exited. We should have ended it. I was selfish. I was scared. I was lost. And looking back on it, it wasn't right.
Yeah.
I should have dealt with that in counseling, with my best friend, by myself. I should have found another way because you weren't it. It wasn't.
Right.
That wasn't it for.
But in the moment, you have never known that.
I would have
you know what I'm
never
saying?
known.
You only
I
realize
would've
that
never
because you're
known.
at where you're at now.
I do.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that the person that I was with at the time said it to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to be here for you. You're mean. You're this. You're taking shots. I'm like your punching bag, and all I'm doing is apologizing for my behavior rather than getting to the, like, you know what I mean? Like really more so like understanding like, okay, I'm apologizing, but you also don't deserve that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, maybe you shouldn't, maybe this isn't what it should, like, maybe no. You feel what I'm saying? And though I realize it in full clarity now, I had an inkling of it back then. I was just too scared to step on it because I just lost my dad. I don't want to be alone. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just my personal opinion. If you, and a person will know. Even the person that's grieving will know, because I knew. I just denied it. If you know that you're not capable of everything that comes with dealing with a person with grief, exit.
And I think from that, right, because like I said, damn, you would look crazy if you left somebody while they was grieving, right? Either way, it's not going to work. So let that, so instead like being like, yo, I can't, being grown and be like, yo, I can't do this and be out, then like just going through months of.
Because she didn't leave then, but we're not together.
It got worse. It got worse.
It got worse. It got way worse.
So that's the biggest thing that
we're
you
just running. You know what I'm saying? Like we weren't. I mean, there's so much I could say about that relationship, but we weren't. It just wasn't that. So it's like, again, I understand you could be here for me, but just not in a relationship. You're not. You know what I'm saying? Don't put other people before yourself. That includes what they're going through as far as grief, legal troubles, whatever the case. You still got to put you first. She should have put her first. You feel what I'm saying? She should have put herself first. She should have exited. When I was treating her like shit and lashing out and being angry and being nasty and all this, she should have exited. And I will say that wholeheartedly.
It's one of them things where you don't
case
never
by case situation, but that's just how I feel.
After going through it, you don't, like, even for her, she probably looking back like, I wish I would have did this and that. She probably like, I wish I would have left too, but you don't never know.
We had to
grown past that point,
for sure,
and you reflect on it.
I can just say that in that relationship particularly, we did have conversations while being in the midst of it of maybe I just, you know, like the conversation came up, like maybe I'm just not. And
but when somebody care about you, they want to be there for you.
I'm in denial, like this, that, and the third. But in the like I said, in the back of my mind, I'm still like,
oh, it was way back there,
back here.
She said in the back of my eye.
I'm still like, this is kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, just exit. Like, I understand. Like, a lot of people are gonna see that as being selfish, but it's like you're allowed, but it is. But you're allowed to do that.
Right. I feel that.
You can be selfish. Stop this stigma and this narrative that selfishness is a bad thing.
No, you gotta put yourself first.
It's a case by case
Everybody
situation.
should put themselves first.
Because if you happy, you can make other people happy.
Exactly.
Now, if you just catering to a motherfucker and you not happy, how much can you cater to
So like
them?
you said, she didn't exit then, but 6, 7, 8 months later, we ended. You feel what I'm saying? And it was not the smoothest of endings.
It's probably
you feel what I'm saying? Like, so I stand on what I said. If your partner is grieving, y'all don't, and mind you, this is another thing to put into consideration. When I lost my dad, we were only together for like 3 months.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
I might not deal with all that with somebody.
We were only together for like 3, 4 months. We were not together for a long time. We got together in February.
Yeah. So that's
January
a lot.
or
Because
February?
like 3 months is like the honeymoon stage
you
when
just getting to
everything is
know
on a
somebody.
high, and then that shit just
And then it just hit a brick wall.
tanked. Yeah.
Damn.
It hit a brick fucking wall.
Yeah.
And nothing you can recover from like that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It's, again, back to what you said about the circumstances, how you died. I had no warning. I had no warm up. He wasn't sick over time.
Right.
I talked to him Wednesday.
I remember you telling
he
me
went
that,
bad
yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
We buried him Sunday.
Yeah, that was
like
crazy.
you feel me?
Yeah,
like
that was
it was
crazy.
all at one. And I, being the
Yeah,
sole
too.
beneficiary, being his next of kin, I had to make all them decisions.
And you don't even
All
know
of
how to
them.
do that.
You feel what I'm
Like,
saying? So again,
I wouldn't know what to do.
she should have exited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we should have ended. I was just not equipped for a relationship in any way, form, or fashion.
Salute to anybody who stands by their
No,
person
for
and they
real.
really know that's their person
Because it's a lot.
It takes a lot, and that was some very good advice.
Yeah.
So I hope that, cause you there's nothing to prepare you for that on both sides.
Yeah,
So
nothing.
I do appreciate y'all advice. I'm happy for y'all where y'all made y'all progress. Y'all still standing. We still here. Sis looking up. Pops looking up. Everybody looking up. We up. We gonna keep going up. We love you. I love you, Nae.
I love you.
You
too,
my dog.
Davion. I love you, eXeL.
I love
Yes.
you. We good now.
Nae Monique,
We all in
yeah.
a better place. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
And
I love
let's
y'all.
just turn up this weekend.
No Homo
period.
Show.
We not supposed to say that.
Right.
We
Oh,
can
okay, we
say
can
turn
say
up
this
this
weekend.
weekend.
Okay, we
Oh,
didn't say
you
what
right.
this weekend is.
Look at y'all.
No, I was like, you're right.
I was like, wait, you told us.
Right. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that.
Don't say what we doing this weekend. It's a secret.
Yeah. Don't worry
If you
about
there,
it.
you there. If not, you missed out.
Like, subscribe, and comment.
Yeah.
No homo.
No homo.
Whole lot of gay shit. Whole lot of gay. I like that.
Boss Britt, we certified, and DJ eXeL.